Joining us now, Tom Tancredo, former Republican congressman from the great state of Colorado, 2008 candidate for President of the United States. Hello, Congressman.
Good afternoon. How are you today?
I am fine, sir. Thank you. Let's shift our gear and our focus to the race. And there's a piece that you've written, and it's at Breitbart, and everybody should go check it out. Republican Party leaders plot purge civil war. Talk about that. Sure.
Well, what we've seen, of course, is this parade of folks who are abandoning ship, all under the guise of their just horror at the response to Clinton's to Trump's language on the tape, and then subsequent allegations of misconduct. But in reality, they have been plotting this, they have been waiting for this ever since his numbers started to grow. What they are afraid of is not a Trump presidency. I mean, a Trump failure. They are afraid of a Trump presidency. They are afraid that he would win. And when his numbers got close, that's when all of this happened. And that is when they decided that this is their best opportunity to do what they wanted to do all the time, and that is try to sink his ship. And I hope that if indeed they are successful in that, I hope that the Republican Party pays one hell of a price. And I guarantee you, I will be there as loudly as I can and vociferously as I possibly can, encouraging that to happen. I hope the Republican Party actually comes apart at the seams. That would be the only bright spot in an otherwise really ugly and dark picture if Hillary Clinton wins.
Well, you know, a lot of people would say, what are you talking about, Congressman? We need balance. We need the senators to run the Senate. We need the congressmen to run and lead the House. But you know what? It's been 8 years of capitulation to Barack Obama. Mitch McConnell has already pledged, as it relates to Obama, he told it to me a few months ago, we're not going to do something stupid anymore like shut down the government, which is saying to Barack Obama in this case, and by extension to Hillary, whatever you want, Madam or Sir President, it's yours. So who cares who's controlling the Senate? Are they going to not rule for and vote for a Supreme Court nominee, no matter how radical and leftist they are? Of course they'll vote for them.
Absolutely. I may have mentioned this before, but I am no longer a Republican, and I am no longer a Republican because of a series of events, not just happening in the last few months or few years. I have had a contentious relationship with the Republican Party ever since I was in Congress, and it was all about my immigration stance. Well, a few months, 7 or 8 months ago, when the Republican candidates were out here in Colorado debating, the Republican candidates for president were debating, they were doing it at the University of Colorado. I was asked to speak afterwards, talk to students about the process, about what it's like to be on that stage. I went. I waited through the debate. I got up on the stage with a couple of other people. We sat there. A young lady came up and she said to me, she came to the microphone and she said, Congressman, I'm thinking about becoming a Republican, but can you give me some good reasons why I should? And I started to give her all, just the chant the mantra, right? Less government, secure borders, lower taxes, less I couldn't get a single word out. I mean, it wouldn't come out of me because, of course, as I started to say it, you recognize, what am I saying? How can I tell her that this is the reason she should be a Republican when none of these things, not one of the things, of the principles that I was going to espouse about Republicanism had ever come true, had ever been reached, had ever even been attempted to be reached by the Republicans in the Congress of the United States, or even when we had a Republican president, Bush, and 2 houses.
Congressman, you paint a very troubling but accurate picture, and I thank you for saying it, and I thank you for being out there. Go to Breitbart.com, check out Tom Tancredo's story and other stories and columns. Thank you, sir. Up next, the panel. Don't go away.